of the laptop settings.
I was right. Snow Leopard and the updates don't change. So it's the same thing. We're filming on a different computer with the new update. So yeah, it's all the same.
And we're going to do the hardware section this time.
Mm-hmm.
And first up is CDs and DVDs.
So when it comes to CDs, there are a couple different types. Some of them are, one has a W in it, and that means rewritable. If it doesn't have a W, that means you can only burn stuff onto it once.
That's not what this is about, actually.
I know, it's just saying that.
And when you insert a CD, obviously a music CD is a CD with music on it, and that would open iTunes by putting it into the computer.
You can always change that with other applications.
You can open another application if you have this better application that you want to open whenever you put music in. Or you could say ignore, which opens nothing pretty much.
And when you insert a picture CD, it opens iPhoto.
You can open any other application as well.
That also happens when you upload and put in like your iPod and your iPads and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that might be on a different part of it.
It launches iPhoto.
Yeah, there's another way to.
When you insert a video DVD, open video DVD player, like all the other settings.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. You could I don't care. I just leave it. Or, I have this other app.
So yeah, that is the CD and DVD section.
And displays.
Okay, so display. You can adjust the brightness.
Dark.
There's also a key on your keypad, and this one.
F1 and F2 keys on this computer. It may be different for other ones.
F1, F2. Oh, you can see the little scale going. It's awesome.
And then the automatically adjust brightness. I think that.
Oh, it still works. Oh.
I think that controls the interval.
Look at the little slidey bar.
I think this controls whether it's a set interval, just a little bit, or a random interval.
Okay. AirPlay mirroring.
You can do it
You can set up mirroring. I love that. Using Apple TV and Roku, I think, yeah.
Or some other.
Show mirroring options in the menu bar when available. That just allows you to. That allows it to automatically pop up, so you don't always have to come to here.
The scaled is the display is a certain size.
Don't do it.
It just changes the size. And then the color
is just colors. You can change the colors of all your stuff in here.
Actually, I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can. It's not very.
It's just darker.
Broad.
Right. Yay.
Dark. Normal.
Okay. It's the same for all those. Energy saver. Computer sleep. So you can change when you want your computer to go to sleep. If you want it to automatically do it or never do it, here's where you change it.
Yeah, like this is like
display sleep.
Somewhere between 15 minutes and an hour.
45 minutes, I think. Yeah.
That's when the computer sleeps. When the display sleeps is 15 minutes.
The lock down here, you need the administrator password to make changes in them.
Yeah, if you click the lock, see, you have to.
Yeah, administrator's name and password to allow this.
But I'm just going to hit cancel because we don't need
Power adapter. Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh, yay! It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But
it just shows your battery charge and estimated time remaining there.
This is for the battery. If you're running on a battery, I think, and if you're running on a power adapter, it's probably what this is.
But it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing.
Keyboard.
All keyboards.
All commands.
All laptops.
All commands.
Yeah, all the keyboard shortcuts.
So launchpad and dock. Turn dock hiding on and off. You go some weird key. Command D.
And if you
can always change that.
Change that if you like it to be
just Command
O or something, then it would change to Command O.
And then when I click on the desktop and hit Command O, the bar goes away.
And then when you do Command O again,
Command O, it pops back up. Whoa! Command O, Command O, Command O. There we go.
And then let's see.
That's where you just change your keyboard shortcuts.
No. There we go. It was Option Command D.
Knew that. You can always just change all those in there.
It shows
Click on keyboard.
Keyboard is just like
Key repeat.
when you type a key.
When you hold it down.
When you type a key, is like woo.
So it repeats or not. That always.
Woo.
Oh, wrong.
Keyboard
It depends how long.
if
you're holding down a key.
And if you want it to be like super fast and like super short time, then you would turn it to the farthest one on short. This is off, by the way, not slowest. This turns
So it
to
won't
be
repeat
off.
keys unless you lift up your finger, which is a pain in the butt.
But sometimes it can be helpful if you tend to hold keys down for a long time and you don't want them to repeat.
Right. Down here you just have turn off when computer is not used for la da 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 da. Right here.
And keyboard shortcuts, we kind of talked about, but you can kind of change all these application shortcuts you can add, but you know.
Yeah.
And then
That
the
is
menu command name and the keyboard shortcut for it.
Yay.
And then
Mouse.
Mouse.
This is basically your mouse settings.
But,
Connect the USB or turn Bluetooth on.
well, this one doesn't have a mouse, so it would.
But if you have a USB mouse, you plug it into the USB cord. We did a video on with all the plugs in them. I'm not sure if that's uploaded yet, but probably is by now. Bluetooth. There's the logo for Bluetooth right up here somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it's grayed out on this
Right
one.
here. It says Bluetooth on, and it's that little logo up there that kind of looks like a squared out
You
B.
can turn it off for now, though. Yeah. That's the setting on this computer. And
So back. Trackpad, which is what
this
we're
one.
using right now.
Yeah, if you were using a mouse, something would come up in the mouse settings. Tap to click. You would tap with one finger to click. You can check that, and then one
Click or tap with two fingers, or
click or
tap.
click or
you can
tap.
just change the settings for what you want to do there.
Yeah, like that would be the
And your
right
track
click.
speed for how long it takes for the computer to kind of recognize you're on the trackpad,
Yeah.
like as the video was just showing. Scroll and zoom. Bum, bum.
This is the scroll direction.
Yeah.
Which can
The video says it all.
this little animation pretty much shows you what it does.
More gestures.
Wait,
Swipe between pages.
We
Oh.
have to show.
Scroll and zoom out.
You can check these or uncheck them to see what they do.
It's not doing it.
And you can rotate pictures.
Mhm.
2 fingers.
More gestures for this time. Swipe between pages. So if you have two things open, like so you have Firefox and iPhoto open, you can swipe between those.
And swipe between full screen.
Mission control, swipe up with 3 fingers. Hopefully this won't lag again. You go, yay! There we go. And then there's the dashboard. There's my desktop. You can always add more desktop.
In our part 1 video, this was
lagged.
malfunctioning for us.
Heck yes. It's not going back in.
Yes.
Desktop. Dashboard.
This is exactly what we need. Another problem with this.
Great.
Oh, jeez.
I'll cut this in iMovie, most likely.
Hopefully we can-
Yay! There we go. So those are all of them.
And this is
Swipe down with 3 fingers, and it can
to
show you all your apps.
on that desktop. And then
Print and scan. Bum, ba, bum.
this is for printers and scanners. And these are
All the
printers that
wireless
you have
wireless printers that we have.
attached to this computer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just select them, and you can
The paper size, like what it prints as. Default printer, last printer used, the last printer that you used.
If you only have one printer connected, then really you don't need to care about this because and then you can.
But if you have multiple and you print something and you forget to change, if you forget to change what one you go to, you just go into there and it'll show you.
If you're like, oh my gosh, I have all these printers connected, but I always use this one, then that can be your default printer. But whatever, and their default paper size.
All the wonderful paper size.
Yeah, most if you're in the U.S., it's probably one of these two. If you're outside the U.S.,
it's most likely one of those a lot.
And then so you just pick whichever one you use most often,
and
you can always select anyone and print options.
Right.
And then that is it for print and scan.
Sound.
Like the sound stuff that makes it hearable.
Mm-hmm. You can change your volume here.
And then
you can change your volume even though you've got the
volume of
F10, 11, and 12 keys.
Actually, those are the actual volume of the actual computer.
Oh, guys.
These are the volume of alerts. And these are this is, I think, what the bottom one is what you change with the keys.
Mm-hmm.
And the top one is for all of your alerts. And
output and input.
Output. Well, if you
your internal speakers and what you can AirPlay through.
And the AirPlay, which we've mentioned before, is
it's wireless streaming to other devices.
Yes. And that would be what you would select for sound output. Sound output. So you could hear the thing through what you're AirPlaying to.
Input.
Input is how we're talking through the microphone.
Yep, pretty much.
And it can change the volume.
Sorry if we break your ears.
And lower it. Sorry if you can't hear this, but it's usually in the middle. And then you always have this output volume at the bottom.
So that is the next bar in these settings. Hope you liked it, and yep. Thanks for watching.